Hey guys and girls, Nathan here, just out and about, checking out some locations and going for walks and chats, and yeah, wanted to create some community, some content for the community, and been getting asked a fair bit about an article that came out from the World Economic Forum in 2016. What we need to look at is that there's a lot of these entities out there and these organisations that look like they're good foundations, like the World Health Organization or the Economic Forum, and all these institutions. They generally have very weird looking logos and these figures or actors or avatars that they promote via TV and programming and whatnot. But yeah, people think, you go onto The Simpsons and you see something happen there and it happens in real life. That's not by coincidence. That's not just random. It's subliminal messaging, and it's throughout all media and all, forms of TV and radio and whatnot to change the message of humanity. And yeah, this article, which came out in 2016, saying by 2030 you will own nothing and be happy about it. A lot of people are freaking out about some superpowers coming in and removing everything, and people's rights were removed in 2020. Like they would never have expected half the stuff that happened last year, and I think it's going to get a lot more crazy moving forward. And looking at the article and what I sort of take of the article in play, I don't see it as being something that they're going to come in and necessarily take everyone's houses or their property or everything off them. I just think that we're going to see people lose out in life, and it's happening. It's been happening for years. It's been happening, more and more over the previous sort of decade. It's been happening our whole lives. We've got a change in our financial system, a change in our economy, a change in our assets at the moment, and looking at where things are going moving forward. I think that we're going to see the middle class get removed. We're going to see people becoming poorer and poorer. We're going to see a lot more people on, social security checks and stimulus packages needed from the government. So it is an interesting time. We're going to see a lot of wealthy people become more wealthier, just like any other communist sort of structure. And I guess there lays the opportunity of how can you get yourself higher up on that front. Looking at our monetary system, it is dying. I said that we're heading into the GFD, the global financial depression, in about 2017. A lot of people said that I was crazy. We've got the best economy in the world. The economy is screwed, guys, and it will continue to get more screwed. Understand how assets work, understand how debt works, understand how tax works, understand how the system is here to enslave you. It's a great system. I feel lovely walking along this nice boardwalk, and it's a nice world, and that's cool. Just like the Matrix felt nice, but being aware that you're living in the fabric of the system and how you can, be on top of that is the most important part for personal liberty and freedom, not to be trapped by the system and trampled and squeezed. Most people are getting squeezed of the oxygen of their life as they work 40-hour weeks for 40 years of their life. Some people work for, 50 years and they work 80 hours, 100 hours in a week. I guess, do I think that they're going to come in and take everyone's property off them? They can't take everyone's property off them. There's too many people that will come in with guns and shoot, right? However, how people are being squeezed out, just think about it. Back in 2008, there was a lot of old cars that were more than 10 years old driving on our streets. Here in 2021, if you had a car that's 10 years old, like, people laugh at you. You don't see those cars anymore. The value is increasing rapidly on them because they're just disposable items. What is a car today? A car is a financial instrument. Understand how financial instruments work. The car is purely something that a loan or a financier can actually attach a security to. So the car is just a security, and they're selling debt. The car yard doesn't sell you a car anymore. They sell debt. They sell loans. That's how they make their money. So how many people really own their car now anyway? They don't. They used to own their cars. How many people remember spending $100 or $300 or $500 on getting a car and driving away and all that? You can't find those cars anymore. Those cars have gone up too expensive now, and it's an interesting thing to look at because people are just being priced out, and that's why I think it's important that if you've got the ability to get out of cash, get out of cash. If you've got the ability to obtain assets, whether it be property, whether it be cryptocurrencies, whether it be precious metals, whether it be an old car, whether it be whatever. You need to have assets. You need to understand how debt works. You need to understand how the system works, and you need to be on top of it. I do not believe for 1 second that they're coming in with conspiracy theories to take away all of our property rights. I believe that they will. If you think you own your property already, you're fooling yourself anyway, because no one truly owns the property. You're just owning a chunk of that system that you're participating in anyway. Try not paying your council rates for 12 months, 24 months. Your place will be repossessed anyway. So, do you really own it? You need to question that already. I just think that they're going to be, making it harder and harder, and people are becoming poorer and poorer, and more submission, and becoming more submissive and owned in by the system. Just like the Soviet states, just like communist Russia, China, any of those countries that have done communism, that is coming into fruition. Who are the people that have the wealth, and the ones that own the assets, the ones that have got the power? So my question for you is, how do you become the owner of the chessboard and not a pawn on the chess piece? Drop your messages below. If you need help on building a strategy so you can, get yourself free from the matrix, hit us up, 1300-367-925. Flick us a message, send us an email, admin@binvested.com.au. Have a great day, guys. Bye for now.